And here we go, one of our more common problems down at the boat ramp. Big truck, small trailer. Let's see how our guy fares as he tries to pull this single jet ski trailer back down to the ramp with this F-250. Looks okay on initial approach, actually. Quite surprising. Typically, we see a lot bigger struggle, but I think he's a little too close to the dock. Yep, he sees it now. He's going to have to pull forward. Again, the same thing I always preach on this one. If you just drop the tailgate, you can see the trailer. It's so much easier. Yeah, I feel like he's too close to the dock on this one as well. Yep, gonna have to do it all over again. Maybe the third time's a charm here, but he's got to get some room to get over. So coming back down one more time. At least he's got the trailer going away from the dock this time. He leave enough room for the truck, though. Should be okay if he can get it back around. And slow and easy does it. Nope, I think he's backing forward and is going to pull forward again on trying to get this one up. I wouldn't have pulled that far forward. This trailer's so short, you just need a little bit and it'll straighten out. So that's one other thing, if you guys ever struggle with something like this, no need to pull all the way back up the ramp. The trailer, if you just need to pull forward just a little bit, move just a few foot forward and get it forward, and man, he's going the wrong way again. But I think he's got enough space this time that if he just keeps coming back, he can at least get it in the water. I mean, you don't need much. So our crew's getting the jet ski after our several-minute escapade of trying to get the trailer in, working on getting it loaded up. And, oh, she's got to be careful. She walks down. The ramp is slick. Comes down to check on him and give him a hand, I guess. But they should be good to roll by now. So our crew's coming in on approach on the dock. Got fenders out, look good. But it looks like it's a solo. So he's gonna leave the helm, come up to the bow, try and get the line ready to roll. But as he does that, the bow comes off, he goes for the toss. He has to be careful there. Leaning over the edge, going for the toss. He easily could have went in the water, and that would have been done as his boat drifts off. So he's back at the helm now, going to try and get it back under control and see if he can get it lined back up and try this again. Now I know sometimes as a solo cap, it is a little more difficult to get these kind of things done, especially in a vessel like this, where he's not necessarily the easiest vessel to work from on trying to get lines onto the dock, especially from that bow when you're 4 or 5 foot above the dock. So he's going to have to pull this one and line it back up. So here we go, he's got it backed out. Gonna go ahead and put her back into gear. And let's see if he can land it on the second attempt. So he's got a line up there, it looks like it's floating in the water now. And I'm trying to figure out if he lost a fender. As it looks like there's one floating in the water, and I thought, no, maybe that's just I'm seeing shadows. And here we go, he puts it into neutral. And this time he's going to go for the stern step off, probably a little easier. And there we go. He'll get her landed and hopefully grab this line before the bow kicks off. So our next crew coming in on approach. Cap's got a good speed, decent angle, and somebody ready to roll. So they look okay right this second. They go for the pull grab. But let's go. Second guy goes for the pull grab as well. And let's go. Now, and he goes for the step off, but winds up kicking the boat off when he does so. They go for the line toss back, miss on the first toss. And there we go on the second toss. Nope, missed it there as well. And now Cap's back in gear. So they're going to try and bring it back around, but Cap's going to have to back out on this one and try and see if he can get it relined back up. But always a tricky one. When you step off the boat, you got to be careful because he just kind of kicks back off the boat to get a little bit of grip, and when he does so, he just pushes the boat right off the dock. And here we go, attempt number 2. And this time, we get the little layup with the line. And our crew should be good to roll on this one. So Cap got one guy on, 2 guys on. Now we just need a stern line, and they're done. So our crew here is on the side of the dock with the jet ski. I don't know what they're going after down there. He's trying to grab something, or are they just pushing off the dock, I guess? Yep. Oh, now he's trying to hold on to the dock. For a minute there, I thought he was trying to push off, but now our guy goes for the stretch and tries to get it pulled back over. And I guess they're not quite ready to go yet. But he was stretching pretty hard on that one to get the ski brought all the way back. So our next crew's coming in on approach. Cap starts to make his turn and winds up brake checking and bringing it back. So it looks like he's set up. Oh, hang on. He hits the throttle. People start falling in the bow of the boat. And it looks like he's set up for a starboard side dock, but he's drifting to the port side. And fortunately for him, the crew, or at least the girl in the stern, realizes real quickly and starts to shuffle the lines as fast as she can. I mean, not a bad call by Cap, though. Once you realize that wind and current's pushing you to one side, it's a whole lot easier to accept it than it is to try and fight it sometimes. And there we go. So we've got the stern line at least off. I never saw a bow line come off. And there we go. We've got some people off the bow as well. But as they jump off, they're kicking the boat back off the dock again, which is a common thing, but we haven't tied any of the lines down yet, and that's why. So she's going to pull it back over, but they should be good to go from here. And speaking of good to go, we're going to go ahead and get out of here as well. But thanks for watching, crew. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. My channel, Broncos Guru, does some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we've got Boats versus Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at beautiful Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.